This story begins 2 years ago. This is a story 2 years in the making, when an event was put on by Amazon. It was called Mr. Beast vs. Ninja League of Legends Show Match. A Vegas show match with 10 creators going head-to-head in League of Legends, varying different skill levels of the game, from professionals like Doublelift, Voyboy, Tyler1, to total beginners like myself. And the idea was to see which group of 5 creators would win with a live audience, while frankly burning through all of Amazon's cash. It was called Amazon Crown. I'm pretty sure they shut that side of the business down. It was hemorrhaging money. And while I was on Tyler's team, well, I didn't play well. You know, because I didn't know League of Legends too much, okay? I wasn't the best League of Legends player. In fact, I wasn't even a League of Legends player.
Dude, I'm not even lying to you. Ludwig was, I don't know, poor guy, because he's not a bad person. I think he's a dumbass. I think that's the problem. Or he was paid to throw. It could be, because they do have that Mr. Beast money. Anyway, bro, I'm saying, guys, don't go box out here. Wait for Corky TP. Fiddlesticks, back up. I back ping him. So I'm saying it, and I'm saying it out loud, and I'm pinging. Back up. Look at me. Ping for assistance mid lane. I'm like, come mid, bro. You're going to get cheese. We have no vision. Come mid. Stop. I said it 5 times. I'm not even kidding. I said it 5 times. He doesn't even react and dies. I'm not kidding. I was like, bro, you need to listen. I said it stern and firm.
Now, fact remains, the show match was a best of 3. We lost the first 2 games. The third game, I played Fiddlesticks in the jungle first 2 games. The third game, I played Fiddlesticks in the jungle instead of playing a support role, and we ended up winning. And I thought that me and Tyler were on good terms because we did win our last game, until I tuned into his stream after the event.
My team looked like fucking beginner bots. They got Ludwig's bomb-headed bitch ass, bomb bitch, fuck you Ludwig ass, playing support. This stupid son of a bitch. I'm not flaming. I'm just saying this absolute drone bot. Bro, if you can't play the fucking role or the game, just tell us, dude.
Now, I remember this because at this event, they're asking me if I play the game, and I'm being full Ludwig. I'm being 110% Ludwig. I remember it's Tyler and Doublelift, 2 of the best North American players, asking me if I play the game. And I go, yeah, I play all the time. I'm level 18. If you don't play League, that's a joke because you can't play ranked until level 30. So I'm giving them the jackass face. I'm going, yeah, I'm level 18. For some reason, they took me and my confidence seriously, even though I'm level 18. Now, I still thought this was all in jest. I thought this was all in good fun. It was a good show for the people. 100,000 people tuned in live to that event. Maybe half of them were view botted, but still, it's a big number. So at one point, I even donated to Tyler.
Love that 10K bit says, has a great time playing League with you. Hope we play again sometime. Go fuck yourself. You stupid bitch-ass mother. You are one of the worst League players I have ever seen in my entire life. And I've played 30,000 games with straight shooters. I've played against AI bots for like 5,000 games. And every single AI beginner bot I've played in is 5 times the player you are at your peak, bro. I'm not kidding. You are garbage and you cost me my reputation, you piece of shit.
Now you might have seen this clip. This clip has millions of views across everywhere it's posted. Just Tyler1 ripping me to shreds. But to be fair, I egged that on. I literally donated saying I had a great time playing League. Okay? Flash forward a year later. I have not interacted with Tyler at all. But at this point, he was getting into chess. And I was in charge of running PogChamps, a creator chess event. And I wanted Tyler to be a part of it, so I sent him a message. His minimum to donate is 10,000.
Do you think I sent this message? It's a very nice message. Hi, Tyler. Your chess performance was amazing. Would you like to participate in my GOAT Gamer event? It features great gamers like 10 Super TF and maybe you.
That's my voice reading out the message. Let's listen to Tyler's interpretation of my voice.
Hi, Tyler. Your chess performance is amazing. Would you like to participate in my GOAT Gamer event?
Obviously not.
If you just great gamer like too. I
Obviously
don't know who these people are, bro, and I don't know who the you are. Stay out of my chat and stay out of my life, you loser.
See,
Piss off.
Obviously not.
How about that, bro? The audacity of this
hurtful.
guy to come type in my chat
hurtful.
after what he did to me.
It was hurtful.
About a year ago.
I played League at a subpar level a year ago. That's all I did.
Eat shit.
You played just
Anyway.
subpar.
So it seemed like this beef, which ultimately was just me playing poorly at a video game I didn't even play, was going to continue. And there are more clips. I could show you probably one every 6 months for the past 2 years of Tyler making fun of me, but I didn't really think about it because the League was not a big part of my life until my boyfriend started playing. You guys might remember a challenge I did on this channel called Lovers vs. the World, the God Gaming Challenge with Sea-Dog, where we would play 10 different multiplayer games, having to beat each one in a row. And if we failed any single one, we would restart to the beginning. The challenge took us a lot of time, and one of the biggest pain points was League of Legends. I'll play the clip. This is, by the way, the first day of us playing.
Bro, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Let me get level 6. Please, God! It's all I want!
Oh, this is the true
Everyone's just
experience I
fucking
wanted.
diving into fights, bro. Please.
Now, this is my first time diving back into League in 2 years, literally since that show match in Vegas. And I realized very quickly, if I wanted to beat this God Gamer Challenge, I was going to have to get better at League. And so, a couple weeks later, I started grinding. And I played a couple of sessions with Stans, and for the first time ever, I tried playing a sad mummy who has no friends canonically called Amumu.
She gonna get plates though.
The issue,
The individual cooldown per person.
That was insane to me. Low-key a nut.
I was not very good with Amumu. Now, luckily, because Connor was quite good at League of Legends, this didn't end up being too much of a problem. And in the game that we won during the God Gamer Gauntlet, well, I was carried. We won that shit pretty easy. And I thought that would be the end of me playing League until TwitchCon. You see, at TwitchCon, at one point, I just lost Cutie. I was trying to find her. I lost her. I asked around for her. And then somebody comes up to me, and I happen to be wearing an LCS jacket, right? This is the Professional North American League. It used to be called LCS. It's now called LTA. It's Double Lift's jacket because we were doing a sponsored Samsung segment, and he left it behind. I was wearing it around because I thought it looked cool. I'm trying to find Cutie. Someone comes up to me. They go, "Oh, were you just at Tyler One's meet and greet?" And I go, "Wait, I'm sorry. Tyler One has a meet and greet?" And they go, "Yeah, at the AT&T booth," as if they are paid to tell me that. And I go, "Oh." And so I get an idea. I walk over to the booth, and you might have seen this clip of me talking to Tyler with the mask and hat on, and Tyler having no clue who I was. And even though he didn't know who I was, you might have just read his lips. You suck at League. Okay, he doesn't even know who I am. He's still making fun of my League skill. Doesn't matter. Because the whole point was the big reveal where I show that it was me the whole time.
Get off me! You are dog shit at everything you do. You, I see your shitty fans.
So Tyler calls me dog shit at League. He says my shitty fans are sending my shitty clips of my shitty League gameplay, which you guys were doing because I was playing League with Connor for the God Gamer Gauntlet. So he had seen that I'd play League, and I guess had the idea to give me a challenge.
What rank?
And so as he's making fun of me, I have the idea to say, what rank do I need to get? What rank do I need to get some respect around here?
Diamond?
And his first word is diamond. Now, at the time, I did not realize how bad I was and how good diamond was. So I instantly say,
Diamond.
and I'm saying, he's like, it ends in 3 months. Like, there's not a lot of time here. It ends in 3 months. And I go, I'll get diamond. I'll get diamond. And then Tyler, thankfully, goes, platinum.
Listen! Platinum? I'll give you one compliment.
And he'll give me one compliment. That's right. After 2 years of getting berated for playing poorly in a show match, I was offered Sharks. You spend all your time hitting platinum in League. I give you one compliment. And so my journey began. But like most people who start playing League of Legends, it didn't begin at a very high level. In fact, if you know nothing about League of Legends, I was at the literal bottom, iron. All right. And let me give you a little bit of a picture here of league ranks, because he challenged me to hit platinum, which is about halfway through the ranks. Goes iron, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, emerald, diamond, master, grandmaster, challenger. Now, just for reference, this bottom tier is only 10% of the players in League of Legends. This bracket here is 90%. Let me show you. 16% are iron, 21% are both bronze and silver, 18% are gold, about 12% are plat, 7% are emerald, 2% are diamond, 0.3% are master, 0.06% are grandmaster, and 500 people in each region are challenger. That's it. It is not an easy thing to achieve to go from iron, which is top 95%, to platinum, which is top 20%. It is a marked improvement. And so I start my grind. Now, I haven't seen this yet, but I wasn't the best league player when I started, okay? This might be a surprise. I wasn't the best league player when I started. And so Tim has made a lowlights of sorts. Basically, all the best moments of all of my bad moments.
Jump the wall. I have an exhaust. Jump the wall. Jump the wall. Oh, I used the wrong thing.
Okay, you didn't use any abilities?
Okay.
Ludwig!
What was that? What was that? I don't remember. This is like years ago.
Okay, come on, chat. Oh, chat. One team.
No, I should have turned around and hit something.
I don't understand.
Oh, he's just taking my jungle. God damn it. How much I can do about it?
Don't go back in. Don't cue her.
Watch out. Warwick's going to be topside to kill this. You got it. You got it. I believe in you.
How? What? I'm done. I'm done.
How did
I'm
you
not playing
die
this
then?
fucking game anymore. How?
Use that.
I don't know. I'm asking you. Holy shit. How?
Fuck, I can't play
I
this
literally took
fucking
this shit
game,
one
man.
health.
I don't know, man. She kept gaining health. I don't know.
Oh, man. Oh, shit, man. Oh, jokes.
About to die to turret, Connor.
No, bro. What are you saying? That ain't the Ludwig I know.
Hit that Q. Kill yourself in real life with a gun. Dumb fucking sack of shit.
That's so crazy to say to someone because they wrote miss a Q. That's so crazy to say.
Jungle diff. Okay, we're going to members only after this one. Eat shit and kill yourself.
Can't say that. You can't say that. It didn't start out great, my journey through League of Legends. But with enough brute forcing, I was able to go from iron to bronze in just 1 week. All right? And what I mostly did at this time is I watched videos that appealed to the viewer in me. Okay? Things that did well in titles and thumbnails. These champs are S tier, all right? I watched a lot of Aloys, Sawyer Jungle, Amumu Jungle, how to carry, you know, flashy things to just learn a bit more about the game. Basically, like how to carry all your jungle games 1v9. And through watching those videos and being experienced to more games, I was able to go from bronze to silver in about 6 weeks. November 14th is when I hit silver. October 5th is when I hit bronze. So it took a good amount of time, but I hit silver. And at this point, this is where time started to get away from me, because this challenge was given to me at TwitchCon. Now, if you guys don't remember, TwitchCon 2024 was September 22nd. That's when this challenge was given to me. The season ended January 8th. So we have 3 months in about 2 weeks. November 5th, with a little over 2 months left, I am silver. And at this point, I discover a guy known as Play Cabix. For reference, this guy is the best and second best fiddlesticks in the world. And at this time, I started to play some fiddle of my own. In fact, I put almost 200 games into fiddlesticks. And the entire time, I was basically hard stuck silver. Everyone knew this guy as the fiddler. He does protect people of all ages, but he doesn't also have the best KDA, the highest CS per minute, or really even a positive win rate. But there was also times where if I'm playing this fiddlesticks character and somebody goes into my jungle, my area, to take my camps, it's a lot harder to deal with it just because I die so quickly. And that would tend to make me upset. Oh, and he's here. Of course he's fucking here because he's always here because he's watching the fucking stream, fucking cocksucker. God fucking damn it.
I'm f***ing tilted. What
What the fuck?
happened?
Your voice sounds funny as fuck.
What just happened? Oh, what did I do? No! I'm being serious. Stop! I'm very upset right now. Stop laughing at me! Fucking asshole.
So the fiddler wasn't exactly it. And over the course of the next month from hitting silver, the next month when I was just hard stuck trying my best to win is when the haters came through. Okay? I was basically getting a lot of attention at this point. And part of the reason I was getting a lot of attention at this point is because I decided to do something called League Week. Now, you guys might have watched League Week. You might have watched the YouTube video that I just posted about it. But the idea was simple. Me and Connor sit down to do a stream for 100 hours together to help me climb to platinum in League of Legends. We duo queue with the goal of winning. And it got a lot of attention. These games were getting 50,000 views. We had some of the best players in the world to help coach, like Double Lift, Pobelter. We had some of the best casters in the world to add flower to our game, like Captain Flowers. Fuck, we had a therapist come to help us work on a relationship because we kept crashing out on each other. And the end result was, after 100 hours, I won 37 games and I lost 37 games. And at this point in League World, I was everywhere. The 3-minute guide, the person who makes videos for every single character made a video about
why play Fiddlesticks Jungle.
there's like those 3-minute videos. Why you should play Karthus Jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ludwig's Guide for Fiddlesticks Jungle.
All right, I had those. Mid-Beast would react to my videos, and people at this point knew about my goal of hitting plat and were weighing in on whether that was possible. And most people were kind of like Mid-Beast.
Yes!
He
Raven, you
is not getting platinum. Gold 3 peak. I'm gonna call gold 3 peak. I don't imagine he gets any higher.
We're definitely hitting plat for real. Like, literally no doubt in my mind that we freaking nail plat.
The only problem? Despite the pro coaching and reviews he's received, Ludwig is currently stuck at gold 4 and time is running out. Never mind the fact that his own community said that the challenge was basically impossible.
Like, what do you think I did wrong?
You've just never played Malphite before, or top lane in general, so I think it was a tough game.
I've done both.
Okay.
So fine, maybe he won't make it in time. But for the rest of us, well, at least we can thank Lud for some quality entertainment.
And that's what I'd basically been reduced to. This goal of hitting plat is a joke. You are the funny guy to watch because you crash out every time you lose, but you won't make it. Brother, I have people making video essays about how I wouldn't hit plat. Just to give you an example of how much of a laughingstock I really was, Charlie started to play League of Legends. And if you don't know, he was massively addicted to League of Legends and had to quit. When asked why he started playing League again, he said this.
I can't believe I've relapsed after so many years. I have been sober from League for probably close to 5 or 6 years. And I'm falling off the wagon here now. Arcane was a contributing factor, but I actually think one of the biggest reasons that really drew me back to it is because I was watching Ludwig stream it a few times, and it was actually infuriating watching him struggle that much with the game, that I was like coaching him at, like, I was like screaming at my stream, like coaching him on everything he was doing wrong, and now I just want to play the game.
I was the mobile game ad of League of Legends players. That's what people are calling me. You know those shitty Instagram ads where they play the game horribly and it makes you want to play the game? That's what I was. And I had haters. All right? Now, I've had haters before, but it's a huge minority. It's not something that's very loud. It's not something I pay a lot of attention to. I almost always ignore it. I'm very good at ignoring it. With League, however, it was a little different. It was a little harder because they were everywhere. There's just one hater in particular. Their name on Reddit, Loving Life 38. Okay, I have no ill will towards this person. But I used to open every Reddit post just to see what their comment was. Because they would hurt me every time. Ludwig's problem is that he's at the correct elo, Silver 4 to Silver 3. He's winning 50% of the games like he's supposed to. Over the last 2 months, I don't see him improving much. Low elo blames snipers when they simply lack the skills to move up the ranks. If they spend as much time learning new ways to get better as they do hugging, they'd be higher than Silver 3, 4. And so I decided to make a change. I didn't want to just be a laughingstock. I wanted to be plat. So I made a challenge, mostly to myself. I said, if I don't hit plat, I'm going to go bald. At this point, there was no real downside to not hitting plat. I wouldn't get a compliment, sure. People would be a bit sad. I'd be sad. But I decided, if I don't hit plat, I'm going to shave my head clean bald. I also changed a couple of habits. Every single night before bed, this is not an exaggeration, I would watch one Amumu video. And I don't mean like flashy clickbait, how to 1v9, use this single build, it works every time. I mean like, I would watch Grandmaster, Korean Master, Diamond, higher skill-rated Amumus play the game every night to see what other players were doing, right? Good players with nobody watching, just to try to learn from them. And at this point, most of the League world had either known about my challenge, some have made content about my challenge, and I had a lot of people reach out about the challenge. But there's one person in specific whose videos I'd already seen who reached out to me. His name, Perry. You see, Perry had some videos that maybe were targeted at me, maybe were general videos. They were Amumu in the thumbnail, and when I saw Amumu, I clicked. I was a simple man. I watched every Amumu video that was possible to watch. And when I saw his DM, I was like, whoa, shit, I watch his videos. I'll reply. And Perry seemed confident. He said, yeah, we can get you plat guaranteed. And I did a couple of coaching sessions. You know, these coaching sessions were to review the mistakes I'd made and also help guide me in a game to give me new ideas to work with. And we did this for a total of about, I think, 12 games across my 500. But I was able to leave those games with lessons that I'd use in my future, 100, 200 games. And things started to change. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, that's a big one. That's one of them big ones. Y'all see the shit that I do now, eh? Y'all see the shit that I do, eh? That's a penta. GG. GG. You guys see the shit that I do, though, huh? Not everything goes my way, but make shit happen. Make shit happen out there. No one in my ear. That's my mouse. That's my keyboard, right? That's me doing that shit. So I've been playing almost exclusively offline at this point. Because online, I was getting a little too upset. And it was also detracting from my gameplay. And I'd climbed from this Silver 4 rut that I was in. I was stuck in for literally 6 weeks to eventually hitting gold. I hit gold 4. I hit that December 23rd, which means there was just over 2 weeks to hit plat. Was it possible? In most people's estimations, no. But I had my own guess. In fact, you can see right here. Anyway, I am currently Silver 4. I peaked Silver 2 ADLP. When I was Silver 4, I did the math. And I said it would take me 214 more games to hit platinum. At this point, I had, we can do the math right now, 168 plus 157. I had 325 games. And I said it would take 539 games. We're going to remember that number, 539. I had to do that in 2 weeks. Literally like 16 days. I had to play 214 games. And if I did, I would hit plat. Okay, interesting enough. Now, even with the coach, even with the videos that I watched every night, even without streaming my games or streaming with such a massive delay that chat didn't matter, I was still getting really upset. I was still getting really
Holy
frustrated.
shit. No, I'm dead. Warwick's here.
Dude, he moves... Warwick is so broken! He's on the bottom of the map, and he closes the gap within seconds! It doesn't matter where we are! He's there! I wake up, he's there! I'm at lunch, he's there! I'm in bed with my girl! Guess who? Guess who? Fuck, I hate him. And you can see visible frustration, slamming my desk, yelling, and I'm not doing it for the camera, man. I'm doing it because I'm just genuinely pissed the fuck off. And this is a week before the season ends. Just 3 days before time ran out, I was still stuck in silver. Yeah, I'd hit gold, but I'd fallen back down. I was silver too. And now it was really easy to be a hater. Even my achievements were seen as a way to make fun of me. Ludwig hitting gold shows how any human being can easily hit gold. No flame. 2,000 upvoted posts on Reddit. Don't get me wrong, he's come a long way from his first games for sure, and parries helped his macro, but by God, his mechanics are worse than any Iron player still, and he's completely clueless a lot of the time. All you really need to do to hit gold is don't tilt out of the last game. Play your best and let yourself get carried. Now look, this guy's a motherfucker. But there's one point that he made that's true. Don't tilt yourself out of a game. And even though other people, like Tafikins, were doing the math and saying there was a 0.84% chance with 3 days left in the season that I would hit platinum, I had to give myself a chance. And there was one turning point for me. You see, when you start to think of the what ifs, you get distracted from the moment. If you're at a free throw in basketball and you think, what if I miss this? Oh, people are going to talk about it. They're going to make fun of it. I'm going to have to deal with that at school the next day. If you didn't prepare for a test and you're like, oh, what if I fail? And now you're having anxiety during the test. And for me, it's what if I lose this game? And on the single game where I have the opportunity to hit a new peak rank, things start to look good. Okay? My peak rank at this point was gold 3, like 31 LP. I was currently gold 329 LP. So I'd gotten back to almost my peak rank with, you can see here, 26 hours left in the season. 26 hours left. And in this game, I do a couple of good things. I see Amumu's on Rift Herald, but he doesn't have a lot of support. Me and my Nyla not only kill the Amumu, not only do we get the Rift Herald, we also kill the Tahm Kench. This game's just really easy the way I play it. And you can literally hear what I'm saying. This game's really easy the way I play it. And it's true, I'm playing great. I'm 5-1-3. I am solo carrying my team this game. I've done most objectives until things start to not go my way. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, this is so fucking embarrassing. My team goes into an engage. They all die. You can see I'm getting pinged question marks by my teammates. Did you think that was good? The moment I die, I engage mid, flame them, and I'm just tilted. I'm tilted out of my mind. Dude, I hate when my strong team. And I'm not even looking. It's a fucking dog. This is an enemy. He's in my jungle. I am a weak, squishy champion. Shit, dumb fucking piece of shit who deserves the fucking guillotine. In the video game, I'm talking about the character. I'm so weak, I can't even walk in my fucking jungle. I'm done. Fucking die! I'm done! And I'm broken. My teammates did make bad plays. They did engage in fights they shouldn't have. But rather than do the appropriate thing of categorize what are things in my control, what are things out of my control, if things are out of my control, and if I've done everything I can to prevent them from happening, you have to let go of those things. You have no control over those things. And to get worked up, to get emotional over things you don't have control over, it can feel very bad. This is not just a League of Legends thing. This is a life thing. But if you're ever getting worked up about things you literally have no control over, it is not going to help you. It just makes you stressed. It makes you anxious because you can't do anything. But the only way I was able to learn that lesson is this same game a few minutes later.
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted all game.
I do, along with my teammate, a literal god play. We are losing this game badly. We were down 10 kills. We're probably down 6,000 gold. And we wipe out 4 other teammates, and we march towards the end to break their nexus and eventually win the game. And I write, nice playing, sorry for tilt.
Oh my god.
And you can see the emotions on my face here. They're bare. I'm raw. Because I've now hit my highest rank ever.
I can't do that again.
And then, literally right after that game, I get a message from Broxa. Now, if you don't know, Broxa is a former professional player. Now he is a creator of League of Legends content. He plays jungle. And we decided to do 2 games where he would live coach me. Again, I'm at my peak rank at this point. The first game doesn't go so great. I actually end up losing it. But the second game, I end up winning. And it's a much different play style than I was used to. It's much more passive. I'm farming a lot more, and I'm dying a lot less. And really, the biggest change is I'm trusting myself. And you can see a tangible difference between the games before Broxa and the games after Broxa. Just take a look real quick at my average deaths. This is a large sample size. Over all the games I have ever played with Amumu, I averaged 5.4 deaths. I average about 5.8 CS per minute. In the final day, I averaged 3.4 deaths. My CS was 6.8 per minute. Why am I dying less? Am I playing better? No, I'm just only doing the engages I want to do. And the ones I want to do don't get me killed. And then I have my final rank up game. Now, this is 17 hours before the season ends. It is at 5 in the morning because I had started a generational run. After my first win with Broxa, which is this game here, I kept playing. And I said I would play until I lose. And so I won. And then I won again. And then I won again. And I was doing the same thing every time. I was farming, and I was only fighting when I wanted to fight. I'm dying a handful of times at most. And on my rank up game, it doesn't start out great. In fact, I make a couple of huge errors. First one here, this scuttle is a pretty valuable camp. I start farming it. While I'm doing it, I see that my bot lane is getting ganked. All right, they're in trouble. They're in a 3v2. I go towards it. But I realize instantly, I'm like, this is a losing fight. I need to leave. I should have just taken the scuttle and left instantly. I didn't. It's a small mistake. I end up going home and I buy some stuff and I get back in the fight, right? Now, while this is all happening, my mid laner is getting ravaged. And their jungler is doing a lot better.
This Mumu's dog, he ain't wrong.
And my teammate starts to flame me. My teamo calls me dog.
He ain't wrong.
All right? Not the nicest thing to say to someone. But look how I deal with it now. I drop the emote that Riot has when you press the I button. I say, I'm sorry. And I say, he ain't wrong. And I move on to my farms. I'm an honest farmer. Victor even chimes in. Yeah, he is. I haven't done anything at this point. I'm just farming. Victor chimes in again. Volley's hard carrying, aka their jungler is a lot better than our jungler. Holy, why are you so bad? And so what's the correction I make here?
Not exactly the startup.
Let me show you it again. Insta-mute. If you hold down that button, it mutes their chat and it mutes their pings. They have no way to communicate with you. I don't see another thing they say for the rest of the game. And this is my game to get into plat. Like, these guys don't understand how important this game is to me.
Farming.
Victor spam pigs at Volleybear's alive. Basically saying like, hey, hello, guys, I'm getting fucked again. Hello, can you help me? I'm getting fucked again. What do? I mute him as well.
Ignore the pings, because this guy's fucking kind of being a dick.
Ignore their pings. Guys being a dick. What do? Back to farming. Does this mean I play perfectly? Absolutely the fuck not. And so even though we are down kills on this team, Lucian makes a phenomenal play. He wraps to their back line, kills the Xerath. I've distracted the Vayne from this fight. I've really not participated in it much, outside of making sure the Vayne's not in it. I participate in killing the Aatrox. And now the big bad volley bear that I was so scared of is here. But I've saved my ult. So he dies instantly. And we have a free dragon. Here, I'm seeing dragons up. I ward Baron Pit. I get vision all over the dragon. I see the volley bear. I ignore it. I ignore it. I'm not the... Whatever. I'm just doing the... Hey, I'm just doing the dragon here. I enter a smite fight. I win a smite fight! We also kill the volley bear. We also killed his Aerith. And we killed the Vayne. And all of a sudden, man. All of a sudden. Look at this bait. And I'm back in. I die. We go 1 for 3. We're going to get tier 2 bot for that.
Can you stop him?
And this game, which started out so bad.
Yeah.
It started out so bad.
We're going to get...
Is now looking so good.
Probably bot inhib.
We get tier 2 and tier 3 bot. Until eventually, we're at a very important fight for Infernal Dragon for Soul. Volley Bear yet again pushes too far. I save my ult. We kill him.
Oh, should be
and
able to
now,
mid inhib.
with Baron, with Infernal Dragon, we can just win the fucking game.
What are we doing here?
We're winning the game, bro.
Never mind. We're crushing.
And while the volley bear is beating his shit, I start to recognize what this means. Let's go, dude. Oh my God, let's go. Dude, yes. With 50,000 people watching live, we hit plat. And it's not like I played the fucking greatest league anyone's ever played. But every time I made a bad play, just detail to try to make a good one. You make enough good ones, turns out you win the game. We started that game out 0-5-5. We ended that game 3-6-22, participating in half the team's kills with a 4.17 KDA, and we fucking win. Just don't tilt. And a lot of people have theorized that I was able to do this because I was sick. And I don't think they're wrong. I think when I'm stripped down to my core, when I have no energy, when it's 6 in the morning, when I'm in my Jordan flu game, I don't have the energy to fucking care about a Timo saying I'm dog or a Victor saying I should quit. I can only care about what I can do in the next moment. And now, yo, Tyler won. Promoted to platinum. 73K likes, 2.5 million views. A storyline a lot of people have been following for a few months now. Can this dog shit gamer do something slightly better than average? And to my surprise, because I had stayed up so late, I had streamed that match at 6 in the morning my time. That is 8 in the morning Tyler's time. He was watching my game live. The reason I know he was watching my game live is because he was also typing in chat. Lose, you piece of shit. It's the only message he's ever typed. And he went live almost immediately after I ended. And he had this to say.
I think I have to start this stream by saying something happened this morning. If you guys remember that giga dipshit F-word random Ludwig.
He doesn't mean the F slur. I found out he just doesn't swear at the start of his videos so they don't get demonetized.
Made a challenge on League, right? I made him a challenge. He couldn't hit plat by the end of the season, or I would get him a compliment. Guys, this guy actually just hit plat. Like today, like just a little bit ago. I was actually hate watching like a mother hecker. You know what I'll say? Dude, I'm like thinking of ways to like hate it, or like hate on him. Okay, it's actually impressive what he did. It's actually impressive what he did.
That's right.
Actually.
That's right.
His climb was actually impressive. He is much better than I thought he was. Okay, real quick, if you take a look at this, so yeah, I've been actually snooping. Okay, this is his OP.GG, Platinum 4. This isn't that many games. 500 games, it's not that many.
In fact, do you want to know exactly how many games it is? 287 plus 248. Now, what was the number of games I said I would need? Do you remember? I was 4 games off. The 0.83% nerds seethe when I called that shit a month ago.
The most important and impressive thing about all of this, brother, the split ends today. He did all of this last day of the season.
Coincidentally, not only did I do it on the last day of the season, I ended stream pretty abruptly because my power went out for 8 hours after hitting plat. I would have only had like a few hours to even go plat because of the fires in LA. I didn't even have all the time left.
Last week of the season. Do you understand that? To climb and hit your goal at the end of the season, the day of the season, is one of the most impressive, mentally draining things you could ever, you know how mentally tough you have to actually be to do this with the dipshits that play? And then I was like, okay, what's his OP.GG? Because I swear to God, I just saw he was crashing out. Brother, 3 days ago, he was silver 2. That means end of season, in 5 days, he went from silver 2 to platinum 4.
3 days! We go from silver to plat. 3 days!
I watched his last game. He's actually not bad, all things considered. Ludwig, good job. That is impressive. My props to you, bro. It is what it is. I hate this slime ball. He did it.
Thank you.
Well played.
Thank you very
and
much.
again, I was hate watching like a mother.
No,
He had
I
like a
heard it.
50-minute last game. His solution DC'd at the very end. I almost thought about logging into League for the first time in like a month and like whispering that Lucian, don't come back.
That would have been crazy. And then we hit it, man. We did it. And brother, I said this yesterday. People are reaching out to me like I just had a kid. People are reaching out to me like I had just returned from war. I'm getting messages from people I haven't talked to in months. Dude, I just heard the news. Congrats. I'm so happy for you. I'm getting messages like that because I hit platinum in League. But what feels better than all that, better than all the compliments, all the messages, is seeing the haters seethe. Loving life, buddy. Oh, buddy. Only plat. He's mad I'm close to him now. Brother, you talk a lot about being diamond. It took me 2 months to go iron to plat. Plat to diamond? We'll see. On a real note, though, 2024 was a tough year, and I talked a bit about it at my last video. I had a few goals going into the year. Run a marathon, failed. Motorcycle trip across Japan, delayed. Diamond in Valorant, failed. 50,000 YouTube members, failed. Don't get scammed, failed 3 million times. I failed every single goal. So it feels really good. Compliment aside, messages aside, haters seething aside, to have set a goal and did it. That's it. I can achieve a goal that I put my mind to. Just to have the confidence to be able to do that. And I won't do it every time. I might fail my next goal. But I know if I keep trying, eventually I'll hit the win. I'll get my win streak. And one more good note, Amumu made a friend this year. I love that guy. And anyway, that's how I beat the odds with a less than 1% chance and got Platinum League.